Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be fishing this Lowhead Dam right here behind me. It is officially the last day of summer for me. I head back to my teaching job on Tuesday. So let's see if we can catch some fish here. So this is one of my favorite spots to fish. I've done a couple videos here before. I'm going to cast right out there into that waterfall and see what I can catch. Now it's been hot here. We're the last week of August and it finally just cooled down yesterday. So hopefully that'll help the fishing. Fishing has not been great here. The last couple times I was here, it was hot though. So I'm hoping that the cooler weather helps out. I'm just throwing my red and white Daredevil. I'm going to try that a couple times. I do have to watch out for that tire that's stuck in the corner there, because if I get snagged on that, that's not going to go well. But like I was saying, it has not been easy fishing here. I think the hotter weather has slowed things down. So I'm just going to cast this a couple times and see before I switch to something else. Let's get a couple of casts off and then we'll see. I gotta try at least catch a fish. On the last day of summer, gotta catch a fish. I don't know, we'll see. I'm just gonna cast into that corner a couple times. While trying to avoid that tire. If I don't get much on this, I'm going to switch over to the Ned rig. Oh, no. Oh, that was close. I think did I? That was real close. I almost casted that right in that tire. I don't want to risk it. I'm going to try one more. That was too close. Right along that wall there is usually... Oh, I had something. Let me go back there one more time. Oh no, phew, that was close. I'm pushing my luck. Alright, I turned the other way, downstream. The waterfall's behind me. I'm going to cast out there and see what's going on down there. I seem to struggle with the fishing end of August. I usually struggle catching fish end of August, early September. And then by middle to late September, it sort of picks up again, at least for me. I don't know. I feel like these fish need to know that it's my last time to come fishing down here during the day, because I'm going to be back in school. Don't they know that? Shouldn't they be biting more? There we go, I got something. There's a fish. Oh, what do we got here? Well, look at this, everybody. That is a walleye. Look at that. Check this guy out. He's not much. At least I didn't get skunked. This guy's tiny. Look at that little guy. He is tiny. Still got those teeth though. He's still got those teeth. It's right over there in those rocks right over there. He is definitely not keeper size. Nice little walleye. Go get bigger. Let's let him go. All right. So I didn't get skunked. I'm gonna cast out one more time, and then I'm gonna switch and try the old Ned rig. Not a very big walleye. And yep, not a big fish. This guy's even smaller. Check this out. Check this out. They're loaded right there. They're tiny though. Look at this guy. There must be a whole school of little tiny walleye. They're going the wrong direction. This guy's even smaller. Check out his teeth though. That was back-to-back casts too. Wrong direction. You need to get your bigger friends. They're going after this red and white daredevil. I've said a lot of times before that this is probably my favorite lure right here, this red and white daredevil. I usually get them at Walmart. They're about $5 or $6. But I did a video on my top 3 or 4, top 5 favorite lures. You can check that out. But those little those little walleye are loving that. Too bad they're so tiny. All right, I'm gonna switch techniques. I'm using the old Ned rig here. I think this is like a it's pretty light. This is like a 1/15 jig head, maybe a 1/10. And then I have a rubber worm on here. The color I'm using today is called June Bug, but you can actually see it's like a dark blue, almost like a dark purple. So I've been using this the last couple weeks here toward the end of August, switching from my normal color, which I really like to use, is this, which is called the Green Pumpkin Magic, because I've been doing pretty well with this purple color here. So let's try that a couple times. I'm just gonna cast it out. Look at, somebody's lost their fork there. They must have been eating dinner down here and left their fork. There's people leave a lot of trash. I mean, you could come down here with 4 garbage bags and haul away all their garbage. It's kind of frustrating because it's a great place. I love coming down here to fish. The water level's great. It's not too low. If it gets too low, you get snagged a lot. But it's not too high where it's raging. This is what's called a low head dam. And this thing can be pretty hazardous when the water is high, but it's fairly manageable right now. So just bouncing this little jig, trying to get it in that corner there. And whew, that was close. I think I'm gonna move on. I keep getting almost snagged. I don't want to lose this. All right, I am opposite direction of the dam. The dam's behind me. Just fishing in this slack water here a little bit with that Ned rig. Oh man, I had something. I didn't set the hook. I thought I was snagged. It's very snaggy here. This is known as rock bottom. And so a lot of times, like, you think that you're snagged, and so I usually will handle a snag different than setting a hook. So, but that was definitely a fish. All right, I'm gonna move spots one last time. I am actually upstream. The dam goes right down over there. I only got about 10 minutes. Thought I'd give it a try and see if I have any luck going with the Ned rig again. Still pretty slow. except for those two little walleye. Thought maybe the cooler weather would make the fish a little bit more active, but I was just sitting here reattaching my worm and I noticed that someone left their pot there. So between the fork down there and the pan here, I could put together a whole cutlery set. I think I do have a little fish on here. I switched. Yeah, I do. I have a little smallmouth. I switched lures. I'll show you what I was using here, and I caught another little smallmouth. Not another one. This is the first one. Not a very big guy. He's a little guy. All I'm getting are dinks here. I don't know what's going on. It's just a little guy. My Ned rig got snagged. I had to break it off, and so I put this on there. This is a blade bait. This is the steel shad. These send off like a vibration as you reel them in through the water, and I guess they're good to be used. They're good to use in sort of the fall, and so I thought, man, it almost does feel like fall today. There's a little bit of a fall chill in the air, so I threw that on there. Second cast, I caught that tiny little smallmouth. So I used this a couple of times throughout the summer and did not catch anything with this, but I remember using this quite a bit last fall. So I guess we're maybe getting into fall fishing techniques now. So I'm going to cast this out a couple more times, then I gotta head out. You can do a lot of different things with these blade baits, but I usually just sort of reel and sweep my rod across like that, and as you do that, it sends off, you can feel it like vibrating in the water, and obviously the harder you pull it, the more it vibrates. Okay guys, that is it for today. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm in my truck because it is starting to sprinkle out. You can check out other videos up there. If you're not a subscriber, you can go ahead and subscribe right there. Remember, get out and explore no matter where you live.